in our minds, and in our hearts.
An overcast night here in Southern California as we welcome you inside Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the New York Yankees and the San Diego Padres. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Eric Lauer gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
The 0-2 once more. That's a base hit into left field. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit the 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 home. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first to complete the double play. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 hit's all they get. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Ryan Yarbrough will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Digging in, Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-0 on the way. This ball will be chopped foul. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, 5-2 on their recent homestand. Last week of ball games, they've played just really nice baseball, all facets.
And hold on there, that's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
2 strikes.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup.
He's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1. Here it comes.
Ball.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Well, taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Striding in, Hunter Renfroe. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. From the stretch. Ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Now in the box, Manny Machado. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. First pitch of the at-bat. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Jody Fernandez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. But the runner's back easily. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Margot at third, Renfroe at second, Machado on at first with 2 down. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run scores, and the second run will score. That makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Tyler Austin is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. And the big inning is avoided as the side is... Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Aaron.
Heading out towards shallow right. Renfroe is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. And that misses for ball one. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. Number 23 for him thus far. And the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Batting sixth.
In now, Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
So striding in, Ben Rice. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Line towards center field. Margot makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. At the plate, Prince Jasso. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there. Now the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Volpe stands at second with 2 gone. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. The Yankees answer right back on the solo. Next to the plate for the Padres, Tim Locastro. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Baseman, Tim Locastro.
And he takes ball one. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 1-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And he makes the throw to first. Locastro is retired, and there's one away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Eric Lauer comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Third strikeout already in these first couple of innings here tonight as he tacks on to his total. Currently third best on the Yankee ball club.
Margot.
Digging in, Manuel Margot. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
Hey.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Padres down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Now batting, Ryan Yarbrough. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yarbrough.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Next for New York, Mark Bright. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Grounded to third. Machado has it. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. Here comes the first pitch. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Throw on to Austin, takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in now for San Diego, number 11. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's out number 1.
Up next for the Padres.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
Acuna Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Bases are empty. One man out. Got him reaching there. Strike two. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels
right
off
fielder,
base, and that's just what they did right there.
Hunter.
Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A base hit in his first trip. And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Manny Machado. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Jasso scoops it up. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Padres leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Scotty McCarthy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. McCarthy is certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, he's a premium defender. It doesn't matter. Anything that's in his vicinity, right or left of him, 5 steps either way, is getting vacuumed up. So they trust this guy's glove in a premium spot no matter where he's playing.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, It's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And both of these guys will get it up to over 90, as you can see. 94 for one, 91 for the other. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
2 balls and a strike now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder,
but no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area.
The windup and the 0-1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a soft liner. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Jody.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Fernandez.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Fernandez sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts back the ball. Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 0-1 pitch on its way. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Fernandez over at second. Austin at first with no outs. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, D-Roll, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs are scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Into the box, Eric Lauer, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. They get the force at the plate, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. So they're fortunate to get the force at the plate, but they might have gotten a little greedy there by not trying to go to first, so the bases will remain loaded. So it's bases loaded, one away, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Bases are loaded with only one out. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Well, partway through this one, and it's safe to say that both of these starters have brought their best stuff, and each lineup looks a bit helpless out there.
Well, this one's kind of gone as we thought, D-Will. Both of these command pitchers down in the strike zone, moving the ball up, down, in and out, making it very difficult for these hitters to put anything together.
Yeah, a lot of soft contact, a lot of indecision on the part of both offenses. Nobody seems to want to pop commit to any pitch because these guys are really mixing and matching.
Into the box now, Ben Rice. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's running. Hit in the air to center field. Margot is right there, one down. Stepping into the box, Prince Jasso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike. Volpe stands at first with one out. There he goes. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Margot on his horse. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Next for the Yankees,
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Pitch outside the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Here's the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Takes this the other way to right, and this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner, and they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
Now batting.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I agree with it either. Most pitchers, like when they're in a groove, they just want to get back on the bump and compete. Sometimes visits like these are just like a formality.
Ready. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. And he takes a called strike 2. The 1-2 fouled off. Man at first with 2 out. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. Now another 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down. At the plate, number 11. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Number 11.
Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. Swings through it for strike number 2. pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Coming to the plate now, Ronald Acuna. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Two runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. And now they've got him in a rundown. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. And he falls behind now, 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Curveball, and he'll watch it all the way. 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, and the Friars are going to have themselves a 2-out base runner. So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in now the always dangerous third baseman Manny Machado. In there, and it's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Ready for another chance?
For the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Margot patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Scotty McCaldy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half. Now at the plate, Jody Fernandez. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
The catcher, Jody.
First offering on its way. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Hit out towards second. Josso gloves it, and quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
So striding forward now, Tim LaCastro, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. 6 innings complete. Back here at Petco Park, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Chad Sobotka is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now playing first base and batting
now
9.
time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. He's set, and the pitch. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Now the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now at the plate, Anthony Volpe.
The third baseman, Anthony Volpe.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The first baseman, number 22.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Rice. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
He checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's under it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy. Still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Hunter Wood gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The center fielder.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch of the at-bat. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in now, number 11. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Baez. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Takes Julio Sandoval been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping up now, Prince Jasso. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. We've seen outstanding performances from both of the starters in this one all game long. Both of these guys have been able to stay a few steps ahead of batters they've faced, and we'll see if either lineup can scratch something across in the later innings of the game.
You know, D-Row, this is what happens sometimes when you get guys out there like these 2 pitches that move the ball up, down, in and out. They disrupt timing, and it just looks like both teams have been very uncomfortable in the batter's box.
It just seemed like the catcher never moved his glove on either side today. They were throwing darts out there, executing all 4 quadrants, and kept both teams off balance.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Now, stepping in, Mark Bright. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that... So coming to the plate, Ronald.
The left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball left side. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home eighth.
The right fielder, number 21.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Jasso takes it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Next for the Padres.
Here's Manny Machado now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed. calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Catcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Jody Hernandez. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Eldridge Colbert will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Eldridge Colbert.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Colbert hits a little over the 270 mark. Pulled toward right center field. Bright on the move, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Padres leave a pair. Score remains 2-2. Dan Haney will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Dan Haney.
Chris Bryant is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat. Leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 15 long balls and an even 20 RBIs. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Line toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first down.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
In now, Scotty McCaldy. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So digging in now, Aaron Judge. He got called out on strikes his last time through. In there, 0-1. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Into the wind, the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 2-1. Here it is. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom. Andres Cabrera will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Chris Bryant will also enter here, and he'll bat in the number 2 hole.
Leading off for the Padres, the second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Number 28, Chris Bryant.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. A bounce into the left side, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. And he'll try and get that winning run into scoring position as he puts this one down. Only play will be to first, so there you go. The possible winning run is into scoring position now on the sacrifice. Here's the first pitch, and this will be fouled away. The 0-1 behind 0-2 now. Cabrera typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is down, and that should do it.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Taking in the switch hitter, number 11. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Into the box now, Ronald Acuna. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Line to the right side. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And the Padres are going to walk off as winners.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Three to 2 the finish in tonight's game. The Padres came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Dan Haney claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL East, the Padres knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 3-2. Sean Reed-Foley twirled 8 shutout innings before turning it over to the bullpen as the Bluebirds took down the White Sox 3-0. The Royals racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 8-7. The Oakland Athletics only allowed 2 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Rays 2-0. The Arizona Diamondbacks put together 10 total hits as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 9-2. Michael Fulmer collected his first W this season, helping the Tigers take care of the Indians 6-3. The Mariners put up 16 hits on the day as they defeated the visiting Angels 8-3.